Hi, it's Jessica again. I just did my evaluation, and I literally just walked out of it, so that's why I'm a little don't know how to feel quite right now. She wasn't supposed to give me the results until 3 weeks, but I asked her how long it took to finish, like, add up the scores of the evaluations and stuff. There was like 3 or 4 that she did with me. Just she wanted to make sure before she, you know, diagnosed or whatever. And so there was a lot of other things that she evaluated for too. She being the doctor who did it was a female, and she just she did stuff looking at, obviously, autism. That was the main one, but also different things like ADHD, different personalities, just even like some OCD tendencies. Just she looked at like the whole pretty much neurodivergent spectrum to see if it's just autism, if it's or if it is autism and all that. And while I don't know all of the details, because she will give that to me in 3 weeks, she did say that my scores were consistent enough to diagnose me with autism. So I am autistic. And I'm not sad about it. I'll say that, first and foremost. I kind of don't know how to feel, because I had thought this, but to think and to actually know are two completely different things. And I'm very glad that I went through it, because I feel like I've found the missing piece of me. I have autism. And it doesn't change me. It just gives me more information. And what I am most excited about is that I get to go home and tell my son and tell him, guess what? Mommy is just like you. And I went through this so that I could know. And I'm glad that I know, just like I'm glad that I know about you, because we're a little extra special. And that is not something to be ashamed of. That is not something to try to hide. It is who we are. And so now I know knowing me, I'm gonna go and research a lot more, because I know some. I've been working with people with different disabilities and autism and stuff for a long time, but the thing is that it's always changing. It's always the more they know is growing all the time. And obviously when I was younger, I probably never would have been diagnosed, because they didn't have enough information. I mean, for the longest time they thought it was only boys, and then it was only they usually only diagnose people that are nonverbal or significant speech delays. And there's just been lots of different things over the years that they just didn't know was part of the spectrum. And I think it's partly because they didn't realize it was a spectrum. They just thought it was kind of like, XYZ, okay, you have autism, not that there's so many different, for lack of a better word, variants. And yeah, so it's a lot to process right now. And I'm just kind of, because when you've really thought something and you've gone through all these hoops to figure it out, and then they tell you, yeah, you were right, it's a little overwhelming. And in a way, it's kind of a relief. And I'm just kind of don't quite know where my emotions are at, which, I'm autistic, so that's the reason. But it's, I guess in a way too, it's almost freeing, and I don't think anybody would ever think that you would describe autism that way. But autism to me just means your brain is wired a little differently, and that wiring can do amazing things. I mean, I know unfortunately that wiring could mean some people are nonverbal, and that's sad, and I mean, I wish they would, but they would be able to talk, but their minds are not, there's not nothing going on there. They're usually so smart in different ways. A lot of like nonverbal kids, whether it be autism or be whatever, are just like some of the smartest kids. They just can't verbally tell you. They can show you, they can do other things. And so that's, usually what people thought. And now realizing that autism, being wired differently, it makes me who I am, and all of the things that people have thought were different or weird about me was just, it's the way that I was born. It's the way that I'm brained. And so I'm not sure when I will put out my next video. It will definitely, hopefully be sooner rather than later. Next week, no more spring break for my boys. So hopefully I can get another video out next week. But I just kind of wanted to share this information with you, and I hope you continue to follow me on my journey, because now I know for sure that I'm autistic, and I want to continue this journey, and I would love if you would continue this journey with me. Feel free to ask any questions, whether it just be about autism or the evaluation or about how I'm feeling or anything. I would love to hear from you guys. And yeah, so I hope you are having a great day. And remember, it's April still, so celebrate autism, make people aware, make people accept. That's the biggest thing. People need, if there was more acceptance in the world, it would be amazing. So I know if you're watching my channel, you're probably already a very, very accepting person, and I appreciate you. And just go spread that acceptance and love, and I'll see you in the next video.